Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray here, back from the Transformer Transformation Review thingy. Had a grand old walk today. I do a lot of walking. To just over, well, I walked for about 3 hours today and nearly the same yesterday. I keep getting blisters on my feet and stuff. Anyway, enough of that. So exciting times. So, a Robot Masters Leo Convoy's coming my way. I won't tell you the person's name. We're doing this little trade thing, but he offered it to me. And I said, absolutely yes, so I'm going to trade a nice little thing. If he releases the information, then I can tell you a bit more about it. It's not secret, really. Anyway. But, so, do you know what I started doing? I started dabbling. Yes, dabbling is a good word. First time I've ever used that word. With customizing a few things. It's nothing more than adding a few paint apps. A few paint apps. In some cases, quite a lot of paint apps. Now, not content with Beast Wars. Well, wait, not content. Sorry, this is what I mean. Beast Wars, fantastic, yes. Universe, fantastic. I'm getting more into the universe thing. Universe is starting to work its way into me now. So when a Beast Wars figure that I really like goes into the universe line and becomes a different color, and whenever you start collecting bots, quite often if you hear something's a different color and it costs more or it costs less, or why would you want it? I remember thinking that it's just a different color, but of course, ye of little faith, it makes a whole pile of difference. It really does. Because when you love Transformers, when you love your plastic, and when there's a particular adult collectible that you really, really like, and it crosses over into another line. It happened a lot in the Unicron trilogy, and it happens in Beast Wars, Beast Wars 2, it happens in Universe. You get a lot of these things crossing over. Happens in the movie lines too, they cross over each other, but I don't care really for that. But when a mold that you really like, particularly for me, Beast, when Beast era becomes Universe, that to me, I've just realized recently is particularly exciting. So what I'm doing, I said, okay, I'm not going to show you that one. Is it okay to say customizing when you're just doing paint apps? And well, anyway, for example, this is just a little thing. I'll show you this. This is my tiny little bit of custom. So this is Beast Wars Silverbolt, obviously. Now you see, I've just added some silver up here. It's not very particularly obvious, and around his little sparkly red shock in the middle. And I've added these little kind of blue paint apps and a little bit of silver down there. And I do think he looks better for it. I've also given him silver nails, and he does look a lot better. You know what I'm using? I'm using Humbrol paints, and I'm thinning them down a bit, and I really like what is happening with it. Now I'm also customizing Universe Optimus Primal, and I'm so pleased with it, but I'm not finished yet. I think I'm going to do quite a lot of work to that and make it look hopefully good. Anyway, I mean, I've seen some guys who've been customizing for a while, or who are just natural, and they talk about different types of customizing, dry brushing or some kind of other thing, and I really don't know anything about that, and I wish I did, because I've seen the way how sometimes they take a that looked like a budgie. That looks like a big budgie. What is that? Anyway, lost a bit. So today. So you seen the Gila Dart thing, and he's wonderful. And I said I was going to show you it, and I am. So this is Universe Striker. He is obviously a Stegosaurus. Obviously a Stegosaurus. Now again, this is an example of Beast Wars going into Universe. This is to me. Now this is Beast Wars Neo. I'm relatively new to Beast Wars Neo. Relatively new. Not a complete virgin, but relatively new. I'm becoming more and more inclined towards Beast Wars Neo. Yes, I am, and Beast Wars 2. It's becoming more and more exciting. Now, this boy, he was originally a Destron, a Saberback from Beast Wars Neo, and he crossed into the Universe line. Now, I do want Saberback. But this guy's great because the colours are slightly more subdued, which is odd for the Universe line. For example, the Optimus Primal, when he was this big black and grey gorilla, when he became Universe, he was purple and yellow, an odd purple, a dull, murky purple. and a murky green, and a bright yellow, and bright silver, and maroon. I've added lots of things. It sounds good. Look at this. Saberback. No, not Saberback. It's the other one. Striker. It's a Dinobot from the Beast Machines portion. Ah, he's Beast Machines portion of the Generation 1 continuity family. Striker is extremely dedicated to the maximal cause. Sorry, I just said he was Universe. I thought he was Universe, you know. Let me just have a little check while I'm here. Hello again. Yes, indeed, Universe. Some conflicting not opinions, facts. Is it Beast Machines or is it Universe? This is definitely Universe. Striker. So actually, I think the bio I was reading out then was erroneous because it was the Beast Machines one. Doesn't matter. I don't care for bios anyway. Fuck it. But look at him. Nice big Stegosaurus. He's got this kind of thing, resembles what we see on Optimus Primal's back whenever he came into the Universe line. Well, all down his front, he's got all this shit going on, which looks really good. I can't wait to show you my Optimus Primal when he's done. I'll probably make a Hames of it. We'll see. Now, this is the thing. This third mode. So, right, standard range of movement. It's going to be his legs, and that's it. Nothing else. His head won't move. The scales on his back will move slightly, which is odd. But this is the thing. He's got this dead fake mode, right? Now, apparently you do this with his arms. And then the weirdest thing is his tail becomes a big carnivorous flower. I kid you not. Look. This is the official description of it. I believe this is the official description. Look, comes out. You see this? Is freaky shit, man. This comes out of it. You open this thing out like that, right? And it locks into place. And this is his other mode. Now, so, what is the thing here? What's going on? So, apparently, this is meant to lure Decepticons. So, what would happen? He would lie like this, and he would pretend to be dead, and all of a sudden, Little Shop of Horrors springs up through his back. It's like, you know, I know what I need to go. Feed me, Seymour! Absolutely bonkers. Now, if you don't have this figure and you like Beast Wars stuff or you like Universe stuff, you already want it because it's batshit crazy. So presumably the bad guy comes up and goes, look at that there. That's a big scary old flower. Has a sniff and gets caught. Is that what's happened? I would like to think so. I would really like to think so. This toy makes me want to read the comics and see it as it appears in some of the fiction because it's freaking nuts. Look. Just look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? Well done, the Japanese. Well done, the Japanese. Let's transform him, shall we? So, from that mode, which is easily his best mode, obviously. So, we just... Now, this is interesting. There are panels, and there is a certain amount of panel forming, not shell forming in this guy. But it's working. Because the panels then move... like these panels come down. Obviously, the legs become the legs, but these little panels, which I like, they come all the way forward. Bit comes up to form its head, and he's got this very funky thing. Now with Giladart, we had this kind of did he have a Native American thing? He had he had a kind of a this kind of military cyberbot, and he was very much, he looked really militaristic and slightly jungly. Yes, that is slightly kind of African warrior thing, whatever the hell an African warrior thing is, you know. I don't mean to sound, not trying to stereotype, but he kind of got savannah colors, and you know, that's as much as I can say about it. But this guy, he's got this whole kind of Inca thing going on, and you can slag away at the Incas because they don't really exist anymore. Look at this here, odd thing. Now I can't wait to show you his headdress. He actually has a headdress with feathers. I mean, they must be feathers because what else could they be? Wait till you see them. And he has pretty much what you kind of like a ponytail mane kind of thing going on, and these giant parts of the Stegosaurus here form. I don't know, just impressive kind of. They make me think of like totem poles or something. Now let me show you this guy's head. Let me turn this shit around. You see, you've already got this kind of skull going on here, which is so cool. That's, something the Dinobots do really well. They've got this kind of prehistoric, ancient civilization feel to them. I think that's what I'm trying to go for with Giladart. He had, I sounded very Irish, Northern Irish, sorry, Giladart. Whenever the Dinobots have that, so they've got kind of something that is their skeleton, something that is skeletal, and something that is harkens back to an ancient civilization. I definitely think that's the case. I haven't read as much in any of this, in anything that I've looked at, in any of the fan sites, TF Wiki or anything like that. They haven't stated that specifically like that, but I would say it has that ancient civilization kind of feel to it. Now look at this guy, just awesome. I love the Dinobots. Come on, I just want you to stay there and be a good arm or something, would you? There we go. I think that's going to stay. Look, he's got this kind of animal, a skull thing on his front. Now, just to prove he's from the Universe line, there you go. That's what we like to see. Whether, again, I was thinking this earlier. I have a hard time associating dinosaurs with Decepticons just because I grew up knowing that G1 Dinobots were Autobots. Anyway, but lovely, absolutely love. This guy's colors are much more subdued than the original Beast Wars 2. Now you can hold this in his hand, this weapon in his hand, right? It's that way up. We'll do that. Now have a good look at that freaking thing. Oh God, it's so weird, isn't it? But that's why we love it. Now look. Autobot photographer, what is this thing? Just get it in there now, stop your nonsense. Oh, he doesn't want to hold it all of a sudden. You shall hold it. That's it. Stryker has this giant carnivorous flower weapon, and he looks awesome for it. I love these Dinobots. These sizes of Dinobots are particularly good. T-Rex is fine, but it's Megatron. And then you've got the little Dimetrodon who's sitting over there, and I might just show you him as well, actually briefly. Because he's got the kind of a similar flowery motif, which is kind of cute. He's a fucker to transform. That's the kind of, that's when Japanese Beast Wars stuff doesn't work for me. Unlike this guy, who's absolutely glorious. I want Saberback. I want all iterations of this guy because he looks awesome. Now you see, down here, we can do a little bit of paint work. We can pick out stuff from in there, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ray with Stryker from the Universe line. Just absolutely, completely and utterly recommending him because I love it, and I'm going to get the others. Looking forward to showing you a few other things that are coming in the post. I'll be back in a few days because I have to go and do some visiting in Londinium soon, which is nice. Oh, I love this toy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have a look for it. It's awesome. Goodbye.